Hello, beautiful people, and welcome into my sneaker closet, where I'm going to be hosting some of your favorite celebrities and tastemakers to have conversations in a way you've never seen them before. Plus, I asked them to bring some of their favorite kicks. Let's get straight into it and kicking it with Kim Jayde. We are here at another fine episode of Kickin' It with Kim Jayde, and today we're sitting with Costa Titch in the building.
It was funny.
Do you guys see our combos communicating? Do we look so cute together? Yes. Listen, you've come a very long way from your YouTube videos and Kantari days to now like a whole superstar.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
That's
crazy.
Hey? Does it feel like it happened for you overnight? Like, because from the outside, it always looks like, oh, he just came up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's not the case.
I think when it comes to like the music, that's when things like really felt fast. But with regards to like obviously the dancing and stuff, that's been a part of me like my life since I was a kid. So that journey has just been like a roller coaster of emotions. Like I actually like often like I'm reminded by like small things like, oh, that actually happened once. Like, you know, it's been so long. So that's more the journey. But the music, ever since that took off, like, yeah, it's been quick.
Literally, I don't think there's a single heavyweight in the industry that hasn't co-signed you. Casper, Ricky, and now I saw you working like Kickin with Keenan as well. So it's like, what? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I want to go into some fun questions because I did a lot of research before I did this interview, just watching what you talk about and what people ask you, and I'm over the same questions. I'm over the come up story. I'm over the Justin Bieber hair. I'm over all of it. I want to like get to know a more fun, playful, chill side.
Okay,
ready? There is no wrong answer. Okay. What was your first fire pair of sneakers? You were like, oh, these are bloody cool, man.
That's a tricky one. Oh, yes. I was actually telling my team about it. I had these Babes back in the day. They were like a Spider-Man like vibe. Yeah. I don't know where to find them.
Crazy.
I don't know, I don't know what happened. I was a kid. I didn't know I'd want to wear them like now.
And you also, when you're a kid, you don't know what you have, right? Like, it's like, whatever. And then now as an adult, you're like, dude, I could sell this for so much money. Oh. Anyway, we move. Okay. Have you ever licked or sniffed your sneakers?
No.
Okay, so wait.
Wait, I haven't licked them. Maybe I've smelled my sneakers. Is this that moment?
No! When they're new!
And so like, yo, you gotta make sure.
That's so fun. So like, sneakerheads smell their brand new shoes, right?
Okay.
So it's a thing that we do.
Oh, yeah.
But even when I had Vinny on the show, he's like, before I go out, just check, like, are they okay? Then I go out. And I'm like, this thing finishes me.
Hectic.
If you were not in the entertainment business, what would you be doing?
Oof. Nah, I'd definitely be somewhere in the entertainment space. I actually wanted to study film. Yeah, so I'd probably be like a director or something. Do
you play like a big role in all your visuals that come out? Are you very specific?
Yeah, very hands-on. Actually, not a lot of people know, but I used to shoot back in the day and edit and stuff like that. So basically, majority of my music videos, I edited them myself. So I'd definitely be in that if I wasn't like in front of the camera.
Now you pay people to do that. What is your go-to junk food at 3 a.m.? You guys gig after a long night, you're hungry. We never eat healthy food at 3 a.m.
I used to love chocolate so much. Yeah, I'd probably have like a chocolate Doritos cheese flavor. That's like my favorite Doritos of them all.
Noted.
Yeah, so...
Chips and chocolate, you're easy to please.
Yeah, pretty much.
Describe your first kiss.
Yo, wild. I was in primary school and we're at like a little social thing that happened. And then like, we're just being naughty kids, you know, just went around the corner and then my boys are like, do it. And then it happened, you know, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
Vibes. Complete the sentence. My happy place is...
Oof. Somewhere creative. Yeah. It's either that or at home with my mom. Like, it's one of those two. It has to be. Yeah. You know, obviously I live in Joburg, so my family's back home in Nelspruit. So I don't get to see them that often. So, yeah, when I'm at home, I feel very like wholesome, if that makes sense. Relaxed
as well.
You
and
know,
you can be you.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when I'm in the city and things are crazy, I like to just, whenever I feel like I have a lot on my mind, it's like I need to be creative. It just like gets me in some other like zone. Yeah.
Right. I see you. Okay.
Yeah.
Who in Mzansi do you stand when it comes to like style, burp, the fit, the whole combo? You're like, yeah, this person's style kills it.
Ooh, I have to give props to Mac G.
Okay.
Yeah, Mac G. Like, we've actually followed each other for a long time. And like throughout the years, I've always just been like, yo, dude, this guy knows how to dress. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
props to him. Yeah.
Shout out. I started following you, and for me, your content has always been premium. You're one of those artists that genuinely understood, I can capitalize off my brand and off my social media.
Sure.
However, it gets to a point where you're like, people are, I mean, even you said it, you're like, now I feel like I go on my Instagram page and it's more like an influencer thing, and I'm an artist and it's frustrating. But at the same time, brands pay the bills.
Sure.
So my chat with you is like, how as a creative, as an artist, do you find the balance between the two? Because you are independent.
Sure.
You don't have people like a major label throwing millions behind your production, paying your entire team. Like this Costa Titch machine has so many people that you need to support, you need to pay. No.
Yeah.
How do you balance? How do you find a nice middle ground?
I mean, okay, the first thing is like when we receive the briefs, a lot of the time, my number one thing is like the brand is asking for too much, because I feel like sometimes they come through and they want like so many posts in a month that it's like, you really want to take over my whole Instagram, you know? So we kind of try and filter it out in a way that it works, where I'm able to continue to like supply the music, you know, and me as my brand, like why they're actually approaching me, you know? And then slide in the brand in a way that it's organic, you know? So if I'm dropping a new song, you know, maybe the promo video when I'm promoting that song will have like Converse on or something like that. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So we just kind of try and keep the balance, because at the end of the day, if you get too filtered out, then it's just all over the place, you know?
Sure.
So we try and keep it like, just, it's like a good pocket. Like, you just have to put it in a way where people can consume it without feeling like they're being forced to consume
100%.
it, you know? I feel like as influencers, we're always selling. It's like, yo, this brand, thank you for this, or you know, and it's always like, and then at the same time, as an artist, you drop a song and you're like, go listen to this song,
exactly,
go watch this video, and then it just gets to a point where the fans are like, yo, every day you're telling me to do something. You know, so we try and find a good balance and like, you know, a medium ground, like for it all, you know.
It's a wild thing. I read the craziest statistic the other day is that they do these studies every single year in America. They take like 12 schools, and in the schools they ask the kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they've been consistently doing this over decades. And they said they've noticed an active trend change from doctor, lawyer, singer, artist, model. Apparently people, like the majority of kids say they want to grow up and become an influencer.
Soft.
And like, I want to die inside, because I'm just like, number one, that's not a job. First of all, do you understand? Second of all, genuine people with genuine influence, and that's what I think you are. You're someone with influence. You are not an influencer. There is a difference. I believe you got the clout, the following, the fame, and genuine hardcore fans that if you tell them buy something, they'll buy it. You got there by being your most authentic self and by mastering a craft and a talent and a skill. You are an artist, you are a dancer, you're an entertainer and performer. And with that comes influence, where you can monetize off your social media. Costa didn't wake up and say, guys, I want to be an influencer. What? No.
I think the kids maybe they're just a bit confused, because you know, like right now YouTube is a big thing, TikTok is a big thing. So they look at it and they're like, okay, these guys that are all famous here and they're doing what they're doing here, like, and
they see paid partnership.
So they'll be like, oh, influencer, like that's the name for it for them. But they don't realize the steps to getting that, you know 100%. What I mean? So yeah, I think it's cool, because that just shows that like we're living in a different age, you know. But I do get you in the sense of like, you actually have to build something that makes you have influence in order to become.
Exactly.
You know?
Vine in America was the biggest thing. It was bigger than Instagram. These people were super, super famous. And then one day the app just was no longer hot. Same with Snapchat. Not as hot as it was. And people that earned their income solely on those apps disappeared. If Instagram and YouTube were to go away tomorrow, you and I would still have a job at talent. So my chat is to the kids that are watching this and they want our lives and they want what we have. Just find what your passion is and become good at that. And even content creation, that is a job.
Yeah.
That is a real job.
And it's a lot harder than you think it is.
How long does it take for you to do one TikTok video? For you guys to master the choreography, then they edit?
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna flex, but it's pretty...
I was with Rouge the other day.
Cardi, yeah, shit, nigga, what, little bitch, huh, yeah, what, yeah, what.
Dude, for them to learn this ish, now I'm like, play, record, again, start. Dude, it takes time.
Yeah, I mean, that's
We're not all professional dancers, Costa.
Yeah, that's the thing.
This is a sneaker show after all, so I do want to talk about the sneakers.
As the fans know, like Converse is like the fam. So right now I am wearing some Converse. I'm trying
These
to like
are
lift it.
custom.
They are. It's actually it was the first pair they sent me, and it was like my favorite to this day because they collabed with, I think, I'm not sure, it was like 6 or 9 different artists.
Yeah.
And they got them each to design their own pair. Yeah, just a big shout out to Converse because obviously, you know, we're about to get like 2 years together, you know?
Amazing.
So they've really been like the
Supporting the journey.
And supporting the journey, yeah.
I think Converse is one of those brands that's so entrenched in South African culture, but especially among the dancers and the dance community. It's also one of those shoes that like your fans, because you wear them, feel closer to you because it's something they can afford, right?
Sure.
Not everyone can afford big Yeezys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
It makes you that much more relatable. What did you bring with you?
So I brought these 3 kicks.
Okay, ones. Okay, let's do. Okay, so I'm a ones girl, as you can see. As you can see, I love my ones.
Yes, sir.
I love the colorway. Okay, so can I hold one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so it's like a baby pink colorway. This feels like a suede moment and leather.
Yep.
Love. Super clean. Okay, so are you particular about creasing your shoes or you don't care?
Well, let me tell you a funny story. Okay, I bought my first, I had like a pair of all white Air Forces, right?
Yeah.
And I took a photo on the gram.
Yeah. Did they have you?
They had
My
me.
followers stay having me.
They had me. I had that nice bend at the back, and people were like, "Yo, the creases!" Like they were cringing, and I'm like, "Oh, damn, this is a real thing."
It's a real
you know?
thing, genuinely. And I also didn't understand because I was like, I'm gonna wear my shoes, spend a lot of money on my shoes, I'm gonna wear them. People don't want you to wear your shoes, and it's so funny because it's the people that can't buy them that have you for it. Do you know what I mean?
I get you.
There's a DJ called Peggy Goo. She recently got the brand new Travis Scott ones, the low ones. So Travis Scott puts his swoosh backwards. It's so freaking cool. And it's like a royal blue colorway and cream.
Sure.
She's poses like and creases the shoe all the way.
I think I saw that photo.
And everyone dragged her. So the next day, she reposted the same photo and zoomed into like the crease shoe. And she was like, I'll give a F what you think. These are mine. I was like,
but
the energy I love.
On that note, one of my boys, his name's Michael. He has a company called, Guardian Crease Angels. And they actually give you, I'm pretty sure it's in here. I don't know if you can see. There's a thing that like protects it from creasing.
Wait, so do you wear this? Can I take it out?
Yeah, you can.
Can you wear this while you're wearing your sneaker?
Yeah.
No way. And it doesn't dig into your foot. This is clever.
Yeah, so it comes with obviously the different sizes for the shoe and whatnot.
Also, because you gave them a whole shout out on my show, give me free things. Send them to me. Thank you. I'm joking.
But it's dope.
This is a really great idea. And because of the like grip, I've seen some before, but they don't have this like grip on it.
Sure.
It like actually sticks to the shoe. That's very clever.
Oh, I mean, these are performed in them multiple times.
And they're not
And you can
creased.
see, I mean, yeah, there's a little one there, but I mean...
Fire.
Maintains them pretty well, yeah.
So you told me like this is your first interview of 2021.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not going to flex, but I'm going to flex. Because this is major.
Yeah.
It's been such an honor, man. Like, I genuinely am such a fan of your work and your content and just your good energy. You bring, like, your message is super pure. You are who you are and you encourage your followers to be the same. And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yes, sir.
I know you came in with a gift, but I wanted to also give you something so that you don't leave empty-handed.
No, this is sick.
The little lucky greens.
Yes, sir. This is dope. Thank you so much.
For sure. I was like, the color, easy.
These are soft.
It's an absolute pleasure.